It is amazing how much life got breathed into the 49er franchise the minute he got out there, started playing football in that uniform.
Well, I mean, he did the one thing that 49er fans will fall for every time. He threw the ball and got their offense moving. I mean, even through the best years of the Harbaugh era, it was a defense-first team. And I think 49ers have liked that. 49er fans have liked that, but they've never loved it. And he came basically, well, first of all, he falls out of the sky. You know, I don't think they thought that he was going to be available. In fact, nobody thought he was going to be available. So basically, he's a Christmas present in October. And so now they can be excited about this because they know that that the future is not Brian Hoyer or C.J. Beathard. Now, all of a sudden, they have a future at quarterback, and then he comes in and for 5 straight games, he does things that they like to watch. And so now, I mean, people are so over their skis about him that they've basically forgotten that he will be capable of losing games for you because he does take chances and he does throw into tight coverages sometimes. And he's going to break their hearts from time to time, but they have someone they can hang their hat on in an era in which finding a good quarterback is the hardest thing in the world to do, and they didn't have to work very hard to get there. So that's pretty much that.
And, it does set up an interesting 2018, Ray Ratto, NBC Sports Bay Area. What do you think going in right now is the reasonable level of expectation for that franchise next year?
Oh, a 47-0 win in the Super Bowl.
It's a very high bar. I'll be
a reasonable. I would say 10-6.
Wow.
That will be considered lowballing by most 49er fans because they look at a diminished division.
Okay.
In which the only team that looks like it's pointed in the right direction is Los Angeles, and they're a Todd Gurley injury away from being back in the soup again. And I don't think that they're so dreamy-eyed now. I think they're mentally making those transformations to that 81 team that ended up like 13-3 and won it all after winning 2 games in 79 and 6 in 80. I think some people are already staking out that territory. I think the more sensible number is 10.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.